Hello everybody, I'm Pikatic, also known as Keegan, and welcome back to StoneHearth. We seem to have a bit of a case of a flying halfling here. I think it's just that he's mid-strike on the little stone golem, and I believe that this is the only golem that is here. So if we go here and we look at invaders, yeah, there's only the one, so I'm not too fast. Boom, he strikes down, and this guy should be gone pretty fast, hopefully. I hope so. Anyway, his heart's up here. It's a little hard to see. He is taking quite the beating from our four guys. It is taking some time, but that's okay. I think we'll survive, so I'm not going to pay too much attention to that. What I want to get done in today's episode, right? We have nothing on the go in terms of building, and as this game was loading up today, the loading screen has helpful tips. I don't know if you know this, but it does. So, Goblin raiding party. Hang on, so level 4 and a Goblin raiding party. So hopefully we can take these guys out. Otherwise we're going to be in for a bit of an issue. But, the loading screen, that's where I am. I'm getting distracted. Loading, level 4 again. Someone else. Hey, no, pause. You fight this guy. There are a couple of you here. You fight that guy. Play. Someone take out the guys running here. What are you doing? Come on. Someone. Pause. You, full health, you. Go take, this guy. Go. So the loading screen, the damn loading screen. Basically, it was saying that you need to run away, mate. You need to. You just move. Get this way. The others can take it. Okay. The loading screen. The loading screen was saying that if you build tables and chairs and sit down, you can have your halflings sit. I'm so distracted now by this fight. Another level 4 fighter. Fantastic. Okay. So, fight over. Focus. Focus, 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 focus. The loading screen was saying that if you build tables and chairs for your guys to eat at, it makes them healthier and just helps in general. So, what I was thinking was I'll pause the game. We'll go into design mode, and let's design a big old building. We'll have a 4 gap as per usual. And then we're going to go, and we're going to bring it out. Oops. Completely screwed that one up. So we'll go, let's do this again. 1, 2, 3, 4 gap there. Then we'll line it up with the front of this building. Drag it out. And we're going to make this quite a large building, and this is going to be a dining hall. Why are you? Can I pick you up, please? But basically, it's going to be a dining hall. It's going to be a big old room. Loot. What are you? You're a small boulder. Mine. No. How do I need to harvest you. Gather? There we go. Okie dokie. So let's send someone over here to harvest this, and then let's get back to building. But basically, the idea is a massive sort of eating hall with tables and chairs, and we'll have a bit sticking out where we'll have a bit of a stage. It'll be a bit raised up. It's gonna look all cute and lovely. Okay, so that's the idea. Design, floor to here. Let's cancel, clear this. Oh, I can just do that. Boom. An armed goblin is coming in. So let's just quickly pause here. You need to go and fight this guy. As do you. That click? Yes, good. And you as well. we go. Boom. Alright, so. If you can run away, that'd be great. If you could run away, that would be fantastic, actually. Just run. No, don't stand there. Run away. Anyway, as I was saying, it's going to have... I'm not going to watch that fight. I'm confident we'll win. So it's going to be this sort of this building over here, which I can hopefully now place the floor. Yes, okay. Let's look at this. We'll do this quickly. We'll get another person. That's fantastic. Daft Real, you have... What's your stats? Daft Rail, 5 body. Fantastic. You are another fighter. I need more of them. Okay, so back to this. Loading screen says build tables. I thought, let's build a hall. A big old eating hall. Design. This. We're going to have a center bit. So how wide is this? This is 64 wide. So if I want to find the center point of that would be 32, which is here. Okay, right this spot here. I'm putting my finger on it. So we're gonna go 6 to the left, 6 to the right. So that should give us 13, yeah, because there's one in the center. So that should be centered. We'll go up by 13 as well. So we have a square section here. And actually, I'm going to make it 4 wider on each side. I just think it looks a little bit nicer. So there we go. So, all right, we have this. Fantastic. Now, let's go ahead and... Can I have, like... I want a second story, but I don't want it to be super tall. So we'll have to work out how. I essentially want, like, a little bit of a raised section here. So if I did, like... your foundations. Is there a way to do... floors? I can do a second story, but I don't want that. I want a... Oh, there we go. Slabs. Boom. That is what I want. So I want to go a slab back, and back. So it's 9 deep. And then we have this sort of section here. And in fact, no. Undo that last one. Just the last one. We'll have that there. Okay, so it's only going to be too high. And so that's sort of going to be like a stage, like a head table kind of thing. And this is all just going to be standard, I don't know, eating hall area. So that's good. So that's our slabs done. I'm glad I worked out how to do that. Then I want to go in here and place furniture. So I want to put in wide window frames right along the top here. So we get quite a few of these. Hopefully they're going to fit in nicely. It looks like they are. If I do 2 gaps between them and a single gap from... Single gap on the end. Single gap. Double. Not a single gap. Well, that's kind of frustrating. It's not even. But that's okay. I'll leave it for now. We'll go along here. Again, we'll do double gaps. This is gonna be a big building, you know. It's gonna have a lot of stuff, but I am very excited about it. So let's go through and do this. You know, it's gonna take lots of resources. It's gonna hopefully level everyone up nicely as well, because the carpenter's gonna have to make stuff. The stone mason. That's the word I'm looking for. The mason is gonna have to do stuff and all sorts. So I want to place in. Design. Let's go ahead and place in doors. So these are obviously windows that we... I swear I placed them over here. Wide window. Right at the top. 2 gap. Like so. 1 gap. 2 gap. 2 gap. 2 gap. Lovely. Doors, I would like a... I'm tempted to do a double door, but then a... Is that extra wide? So how many squares is that? That's 1, 2, 3, 4 squares. This one is also 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we'll do a couple double doors. Do one. That got rid of all of those windows. Well, that's a pain in the ass. But that is lined up 1 square in. So we'll go 1 square in here. which is that there. So we'll do something like that. Can I get one in nicely in the center here? No. Okay, so that's fine. If you're looking from this way, you have these 2 doors. That's lovely. I can't fit 4 doors across the front, but 2 will do. We'll go through, we'll add these bloody windows back in. It's fine. We'll go 1 from the edge, and we'll have 2 gaps again. Sorry for having to repeat all of this. I thought it was going to be fine. I thought it was going to work just fine, but apparently not. So we'll do something like that. That's that. There are a few notifications. I'm just going to pause the game. And then this is going to be all the way up like this. All the way up. Boom. And it's going to be dark. Like so. So we're going to have this massive hall here. And I think that's going to look really quite cool. So then let's go inside. Let's place down furniture. And I'm going to want tables. Stone tables, table for 1. I think stone tables with wooden chairs, I think, is going to be the order of the day. So we'll go ahead and we'll put in a couple up here, like so. I feel like... Is that centered? I feel like that's centered, but I'm not entirely sure. And then I want these to sort of just be a bit random. Like, it's just an eating hall. Like, it's sort of like a canteen. So we'll go ahead and we'll put a couple of these down. We'll also put in the chairs. So we'll put 2 at each table. All right, we'll put 2. And I'm just doing all the ones on the one side for now. And then eventually we can come back and put like 4 at each table. But we don't have this many halflings, so it's really not an issue at this point. This is more than we require by a huge amount. And then we'll have 1 on either side like this. Just the 1 on the one side. And we have roofs. Boom. Okie dokie. Let's finish. Let's build. So what are we going to need? What are we going to need? We're going to need wooden chairs, wooden doors, window frames. So we're going to need 2 more window frames, 27 more wooden chairs, and 16 stone tables. Okie dokie. We can do that. We can, in fact, do that. So, craft. We need wide windows times 2. We need 2 of those. And how many did it say? Like 16 wooden chairs. So we'll just do 16, not 169, 16 of them. Craft. And 2 wooden double doors. So we'll do that. Then the mason is going to have to make 19. Was it 19? I feel like it was 19 stone tables. So we'll go ahead and get him to do that. Craft, which will hopefully level him up. And again, you guys haven't told me. You haven't told me how to find the Goblin Honor Token and the Varanus skin. I'm assuming, based on thinking, that to get the the Goblin thing, it'll be coming and fighting these guys, or maybe fighting these guys. They've got totems here, and they also have a chest. So I'm assuming I get that from over there. So let's go ahead and hit play. And as you can see, I now have a much larger army, which is fantastic. It'd be nice if they could heal up a wee bit, but these guys are all leveling up, so that's really, really, really good. So we are starting to get a bit of a better army, which I like. Bit of a workforce as well. We've got plenty of people that are just working. By plenty, I mean 4. But they will be working away on the building over here. And I've set plenty of stuff to be cleared. So we've got plenty of wood, though I guess we are going to build a bunch of stuff. But we do have a mine here, which means we can get a bit more stone. Mason level 4, which is very, very nice. That's what I like to see. But basically what I'm trying to say anyway, while I get distracted, is that these guys are going to clear this out. And if they run into any sort of trouble in terms of not having enough materials, there's still stuff that they need to go and do, right? There's still jobs for them. They've just decided that this is priority, which is good. That's what I want. I don't want the rest to be, more prioritized than this. This building is far more important. I am cautious of these feral wolves if I build too close. A goblin is snuck into camp. However, our rather large army is going to deal with them. Not even an issue. Boom. Gone. Just like that. Level 4. Level 4. You. What's your, Sorry, not that. What's your stats? What's your actual damage output? You're the newest. Lee Pounder. More info. You're a level 3. No, I want level 4. Lily Umbro. What do you do? How much damage? Plus 11. What's your... plus 40% on damage. That's pretty decent. That's not bad. And Lee Pounder and Daff Rel are going to be even better because they have 5 body compared to the 4. So that's going to be really good when they start doing stuff. These things are coming through. Level 5 is Cleave. It gives them a new ability, and level 60 is maximum damage at level 6. So we're pretty close to max level of our warriors. That's quite nice. Quest for Downship, we're still going on that. And you have joined, which is nice. And I guess I'm going to go ahead and leave it there for this episode. So guys, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, then please smash that like button. Also, don't forget to hit subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one.